What is up, everybody?
Well,
So, happy
hello
Tuesday.
there.
Hope y'all had a good weekend. Hope you had a real good weekend. Uh, wait, see here. I was on the video. Oh, yeah. Okay, copy that. Sorry, y'all. Got another little chat going on. So, good evening, everybody. Looks like we got everybody rolling in here. So, it ought to be an interesting live stream tonight. I know y'all seen that video. That's probably it shouldn't get us in trouble. It's true. It's true. So we should be good on that front. However, never can be too careful. You just never know. But anyway, so tonight we're going to talk about let's see, Roe v. Wade. We're going to talk about the Supreme Court of the United States protest. You know, all that good stuff. Rules for thee, not for me. All that situation. What I got today? Hell, I got going on. Oh Lord. Anyway, so you got Vanguard here. We got Absentee back in the house from his week spat, and we got Demon. So good
What's
to have you,
up?
fellas. Good to have y'all. Let's see what we got here. What we got in here? We got April D. We got Cat. That's about it for right now. And Saxman. I ain't forget you, buddy. I ain't forget you. We got people rolling in. They'll be here momentarily. We're gonna give it a minute before we get started. What's up, John? How you doing, buddy? Thank you. Making sure I copied it and sent it to all the places that it needs to be sent to. Oh man.
Oh, these protests have been something the last few days, huh?
Yeah, it's kind of been insane. Now, we got to keep in mind that protesting at a judge's house is
A felony.
illegal. It's a felony. Okay. Um, there's claiming that there's been arrests. Um, the only ones I can confirm currently is the Arizona, the, the protest in Arizona where they were banging on the glass of the state capitol and all that stuff, trying to pretty
Yeah.
much break the glass. But um, apparently, they have not had enough protein in their diet to be able to muster up the strength to break the glass, which is a good thing. Good thing. You know.
It's funny though. The vast majority of articles that I've been seeing have echoed the sentiment of fears of violence against pro-choice protests.
True. Very true.
Hello. I got to give T hell, y'all.
You don't you don't hear uh hearing about these protests and attempted insurrections in Arizona. You keep seeing these articles about fears of protests against against pro-choice people.
Right. I mean, and you're hearing nothing but crickets from the media. I mean, we've not even seen all the shit that's going on. And we know that they're out in the streets, you know, defacing stuff and tearing up and burning down the pro choice, I forget what you call the facilities, but you know what I'm talking about.
Yeah, pregnancy
Um,
centers and stuff.
yeah, pregnancy centers, things of that nature. And it's like, I don't understand. I mean, I get that it, it's blatantly obvious there's two sets of rules. If that
Hmm.
was a bunch of us out there burning down BLM offices, what do you think would happen?
Does BLM have any offices?
Well, not anymore
I
because
thought they spent all that money on McMansions.
they did, but I'm saying,
My favorite though was the article that I saw how the LA police arrested a man for attempted murder for making a homemade flamethrower and the LA riots.
Right.
So that was quite humorous to me. I mean,
Yeah, there we go. Tear gas used to disperse protesters outside Arizona Capitol building. This is from CNN, so it's got to be true, right?
That's it. Communist News Network. They don't ever make mistakes.
I mean, I think the first thing is the first big problem. We need to adjust our terminology, right? It's abortion right. It's not a right. That term abortion right needs to cease to be used.
Right.
It's never been a right. It's just not. You don't have the right to kill another human being.
No, I agree. It should never have been used as a form of birth control, and that's what it became.
Well, that's exactly what Planned Parenthood was for.
Sure, I get it, dude.
A form of planned birth, a form of birth control in black neighborhoods. That's exactly what Planned Parenthood was started for.
Well, I could say this from my own personal knowledge. It wasn't just taking place in black neighborhoods. I know some things when I was in high school, brother.
That was a predominant purpose, though, is what I'm saying.
Okay, I understand. So the way it's being spun, and y'all correct me if I'm wrong, but I keep hearing, that it's going to not having access to abortion facilities is going to negatively impact families of color. So if it was developed in the past to help propel that whole thing of allowing them to abort, then how is it a negative form now? You understand my question?
Yeah. Well, here's the thing. A lot of your leftist stuff, and y'all correct me if I'm wrong, a lot of their protests and stuff like that is due to lack of intelligence, for better word. So, does it change the abortion? Yes. Okay. What does it do? It puts it back on the states.
Mm-hmm.
So, which is the way it's supposed to be. And people don't understand that. That's the way that our nation was set up, is the government does not govern the states. The states make the United States and the government, not the other way around.
Correct.
Okay. So it's funny that it's my body, my choice until they want you to get a fucking vaccine.
Well, it's even more funny that all of a sudden now the left knows the difference between a man and a woman.
Yeah, absolutely.
I mean,
I'm not a biologist, but
yeah, that's what I'm saying. Now all of a sudden they're all Harvard graduates. They understand biology real well now.
Yeah, imagine that. Well, I don't know. But hey, looking at this article right here. So look at this. This is Los Angeles police arrest a man for attempted murder with a flamethrower during the local Roe v. Wade protest.
I mean,
that's absolutely insane.
I can't imagine toting a homemade flamethrower into some shit like that. I mean, of course, I'm thinking rationally, but damn. Well, what about the, we're talking about all these different things that went on over the weekend. What about that clown down in South Georgia or whatever that I'm not sure if it was a man or a woman. I don't know what it identified as.
Well, y'all pick it out. Its name, they, them, they, fuckhead, whatever you want to call it.
Oh, that happened. You talking about what happened in Rankin?
Yeah. You know what I'm talking about.
Anthony Rodriguez is the name.
It drove through a parade. The thing of it is, the parade had nothing to do with nothing.
No,
it was a Let Freedom Ring parade.
Mm-hmm.
So, and Rankin does that every year. I did some research on it. They do it every year, the weekend prior to 4th of July. So I actually went back and did some more research, and I'm being told that someone was actually killed during this incident.
So the last I had heard that was that a K-9 officer was injured, but not killed.
Well, one of the K-9 officers, how they stopped him is they hit him head on with a K-9 unit. Let me pull it back up. See.
I mean, I saw the brief video clip I saw, and they were in like a Durango or something. They were trying to weave through it.
It was a Jeep Cherokee, Grand Cherokee.
Was it Cherokee? Okay, I'm sorry, but you could see the third. I don't know if it was one of the military. They were marching. Third ID moved, and then you see. I know one cruiser interceptor came flying down the road trying to get to them. And it was just, you could see the chaos and you can hear the people talking. And, when I'm seeing it, I'm thinking back to that tragedy that happened up north when that crack-headed POS drove through that Christmas parade. I have zero tolerance for shit like that. And they need the book thrown at them. Or something at high velocity wrapped in copper. Either one.
Let's
see.
Dealer's choice.
Huh? Oh, yeah.
I was just making a reference.
So I'm just trying to pull this up. So here's the thing, you had local police there, you had third ID, this is all military, okay?
Yeah.
All walking through here. An officer.
Local police, you had sheriffs, county sheriffs.
Yeah, I mean, everybody out there had a damn weapon, you know what I'm saying? So I seen in the video where one of the officers was trying to smash the glass on the driver's side, and then ultimately, they went by a float that had several kids walking on each side of it, and then wound up. This here saying that one individual wound up being struck, but it's not given the details on that. It is saying here, if you have video evidence of this incident, you need to call this number. Rodriguez was stopped, but continued to resist once stopped by the officers. Officer said that they found no suspicious items in Rodriguez's car. Had no reason to believe that Rodriguez was under the influence, right? And then they said, it was a square head-on collision.
Oh yeah, Rankin police put a Tahoe in her front grill. Its front grill.
This is funny. It says the K-9 officer Gallagher and his K-9 companion were not hurt during this event. So yeah, good shit. It does state that they do believe that it was intentional. Of course it was.
Oh yeah, you couldn't. There wasn't no. Yeah, there ain't no getting around that. That's
that was intentional. That was intentional.
I'm just saying that old cat's lucky. So folks, I know wasn't there because she would have had to worry about it, whatever that thing is. Wouldn't have had to worry about getting hit head on by the police.
Yeah,
wouldn't have made that far.
No. I mean, seeing all this shit pick up more and more people using vehicles and whatnot, it's beginning to remind me of Europe. Where you get shit back over there, they ain't got access to a firearm or, whatever. So they'll get a vehicle and drive it through a crowd.
Well, I mean, by law, that is considered a deadly weapon. That's actually considered by definition an assault weapon.
So it was an assault SUV.
Yeah. So let's go ahead and put 10-gallon bans on these, right?
Hey, you know what's really funny?
Can't have high capacity fuel tanks.
You make this joke. Hold on. You make this joke. USSA News. I'm going to send this to you. Take it as you will. I wouldn't say it's a serious, per se, news source, but they have a headline that'll make you laugh.
Okay, and while I'm loading that up, maybe y'all can help me. Hey, what's the name of that little community that's inside of Atlanta?
Buckhead?
Buckhead. So Buckhead is wanting to succeed from Atlanta.
Mm-hmm.
They no longer want to be part of Atlanta.
I don't blame them. I wouldn't either.
So they are dead smack in the middle of a shithole.
Yep. And they carry most of that city in taxes.
Oh, yeah.
Well, yeah. Do you know the people that live in Buckhead?
Why? No, not personally, but I know it's upscale.
It's the wealthiest district in Atlanta.
I was just joking about this, but yeah, let me. Damn.
Now
man,
I'm pretty sure that that article is satirical in nature, but it was just funny that you said that. You got to bring it up so everybody else can see what we're talking about.
Well, that was the.
I'm screening it. I just.
We know the whole Buckhead thing, though. It was a big bone of contention between the governor's race for Georgia.
Mm-hmm. I don't know how, because all the rich white liberals live there.
Just saying.
There we go. So I was making a joke about it, but here we go. So, Rankin, Georgia, the town of Rankin was hosting a Let Freedom Ring parade on Saturday morning, June 25th. During that event, a vehicle veered around a manned barricade and drove down the parade route. Let's see. While the details are few at this point, here's what we know. Oh, shit.
Basically, it says they don't know shit.
Yeah, so he's arrested. They got him for aggravated assault. He is believed to be a member of the LGBTQ community.
That ain't no he. Hold on. You keep saying he, but show these people the picture of this person.
Yeah, I'm coming.
This ain't no he.
Oh, I got a reveal. I got to do a reveal. So Rodriguez is believed to be a member of the LGBTQ community. The motive for the vehicular assault is unknown. Perhaps it was aimed at a numerous military or law enforcement participants. Of course, because that's pretty much all that was there.
Yeah. From what I saw.
I cannot play that video. I know that. Because they will, they don't like stuff like that. You know? Oh.
I don't know. They might support that.
Well,
the rest of it goes on to a different article.
Well, where's the picture at? I want you. Okay, I'll bring him up.
Calm down, sugar tits. Good Lord.
I got him. I'll bring.
I already sent you another article. Here's another one.
My media commentator slacking, y'all.
No, I done sent you one article first that had this jackass's picture. I can't help you didn't look at that one.
All right, y'all ready for the reveal? You make your own judgment. So I just want to make it clear to y'all before we do this. Let me Google and fact check this before I do this. Hold on.
I just sent you an article from a legit newspaper.
I'm just checking something before I pop this up because I want to make something funny.
I'm thinking personally that it was aiming at Buddy Carter. Its goal was Buddy Carter, in my opinion.
Why do you say that?
Buddy Carter is not known to be particularly friendly to the LGBTQ community.
Okay.
Okay, so before I pop this up here, I just want to let y'all know there is a difference between a woman having a large Larix box and a man having a Adam's apple. Everybody's aware of the difference, right?
Yep.
Y'all stick with me out there, crowd. So you make your own judgment. Here we go. Mm-mm-mm. What a beautiful creature. Oh my God. So this here is Anthony Rodriguez, y'all.
Woo. Just
saying.
damn.
Sax man, I'm not drinking a slushy. I was chewing on ice and here. I apologize.
There you go.
It's like Aerosmith.
It looks like it's been rode hard and put away wet.
Wow.
Damn.
So that's the suspect, Rodriguez.
Whew.
And you know, even though it's on local news and all that, they're not calling it a he or a she or nothing. They're just calling Rodriguez. So I did see on there that they made like a little sly comment. They said the true identity of this person has been extracted from their registered ID. So.
Oh yeah, they were real specific about that.
Oh, God bless them.
All right, so back to the protesting and all.
There you go.
It hides its junk.
So first things first. Okay. So they were allowed to knock over fences and all this stuff at the Capitol and try to pretty much. And just so y'all know, they've been pretty much firebombing buildings, and they were doing that before the verdict. Okay.
Yep.
And also, I want to step back a little bit. Okay. T wasn't here, but I'm sure he would have agreed with us. He'd have been completely on board. Now, we're just going to go ahead and say it. Did me and Demon call it Thursday, or did we call it?
Nailed it. That's pretty
Snailed
useful.
it. So,
Well,
yeah.
Well, the Supreme Court, if they had not done this, had they rolled over, they would have lost all credibility going forward.
Right.
Well, you ask the left. They have lost all credibility.
Oh, the left can go suck a banana. It doesn't matter.
Well, that sure's gonna be sucking something. I'm sure.
Whoa.
Might not be no banana, but it'll be phallic shaped for sure.
Yeah. So T, last week we talked about them adding a opinion day, right? It's normally on Tuesdays and Thursdays, and they added Friday, and me and Demon talked about it, and we put it out here. We were like, they're probably going to deliver that verdict and get the hell out of there.
Yep.
So that did happen. Just like, we might as well be on the Supreme Court. You know what I'm saying? Might as well.
No, they don't want me on the Supreme Court.
So if they could go ahead and pay my taxes and give me a 2-story house, I'll be fine with it. I would definitely deliver these verdicts a lot faster.
Oh yeah, there'd be a lot less beating around the damn bush.
Look here, I can tell you, we'd deliver 85 years of Supreme Court decisions in 2 days.
Yep, we'd have people all pissed off and choking on their own vomit.
It's real easy, y'all. 1787, they wrote the handbook for it. So you just look over there at the old Constitution and say, "Oh, yeah, no, it ain't in there." So no. So there you go.
I'm here to tell you, the NFA to be gone. It's unconstitutional. Gun Control Act of 1968 gone, unconstitutional. Separation
of church and state might be gone too.
That was written into the Constitution, though.
Was it?
Yep.
Okay.
It was not necessarily directly, but there were multiple avenues.
Well, I think it might have been written on the back of page 3 in the top right-hand corner. I think it was. But here's the thing, you're not supposed to add and take away from it, although that has happened over, last centuries and centuries ago. So, I mean, it's been altered. And the thing is, you can read something and perceive it a complete different way. But the thing is, we've got people in the Supreme Court that are trying to do things by moral standard, right? But and they've been delivering some good stuff here lately. Okay, and they're not the only one. There's a lot of things that's been coming out. The coach that got
Yep, that
fired
was on Friday too.
Yeah, he was
Yep.
he prayed on the field after the game, right? And he got relieved of his duty for that. So freedom of speech came in.
Now, mind you, there was no conditional, it was a private prayer that he started himself. And then as time went on, players joined him.
Right.
It was no conditional. If you want to be on this team, you have to do this. There was none of that. And yeah, he got canned for it.
Well, guess what he's getting now?
A whole bunch of money in that school district.
Well, he's getting his job back, which I don't know if I would want it. Well, it depends. It depends on who started the fragrant claim. If it was from another school that went to the state or whatever, that's different. But I don't know if I would want that job back. But I do know he's going to get paid. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, they'll tax the piss out of it though.
Well, I mean, the one thing about being in a school district, if he's coming back after being wronged like that, he's going to be untouchable.
Well, no, either that or he will be a pariah, and they'll find the littlest thing to fire him.
It depends on what state he's in.
What can they fire him for? I mean, you're allowed to have fucking drag queens in school now. I mean,
yeah,
you're allowed to teach all this damn LGBTQ shit to fucking pre-K. I mean, what could you get fired for? Stealing somebody's lunch money, swiping an extra key.
Being a conservative white male.
Yeah.
Well, I'm just saying you might be surprised. And if it's a county or a state that has a teachers union, oh yeah, they're not going.
Speaking of that,
you ain't gonna back him up on that.
They didn't back him up on that, but they will if he comes back after winning something like that, a court case, because they look to benefit from it.
I would run for mayor if I was him.
Mm-hmm.
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah.
Run for superintendent. That really pissing their cornflakes.
Well, here's the thing: that town's either going to completely hate him or 1,000% support him. It's not going to be a midway.
No, it won't.
So he needs to dip his toes in the water, see how it goes, and then just take whatever position he can just get his hands on, right? And try to alter the system, because we've said that a million times. And, a lot of people don't realize this. I played sports. I'm sure y'all probably played sports. Most people have sometime during school. People don't realize the influence that a coach has on somebody's life.
Mm-hmm.
And they teach you the effort you put in is what you get out. Mm-hmm. I mean, yeah, there's showboating and all that stuff, but still, I mean, there's standards.
Yeah.
So, let's see.
I think a lot of coaches depending on the coach, but they're looked at or they're regarded more as kind of like a father figure away from home, in a manner of speaking, at least in some circumstances.
So here's what it's just killing me. The double standard. You think that we'd be used to it by now, but obviously, no. But you've got cases in North Carolina. This group, they have this militant abortionist group. They're called Jane's Revenge. If y'all haven't looked into them,
yep.
They are the group that has just about solely been responsible with firebombing, vandalizing, and arson targeting crisis pregnancy centers.
Mm-hmm.
It was formed immediately after the leak, the SCOTUS leak. And I don't. How is it, right, that they can try to declare Proud Boys as terrorists and conservatives as terrorists, but these people who are literally saying we're going to burn down everything, promising, quote, a night of rage, which I'm pretty sure that probably happens every time their mom forgets the Hot Pockets.
I'm trying to find that article where the guy said that they need to assassinate the Supreme Court justices.
Yeah, there was an assassination challenge somebody issued. Now, by definition, the Fed brown shirts should be all up in that shit. And they're all camped out the Dunkin' Donuts or, at the local school board meeting trying to catch a parent being pissed off. So, what's going to happen?
You have this transgender activist who created Gender Unicorn that's calling for Supreme Court. And said, here you go. Here's the article right here. It was on Free Beacon. I'm going to send it to you now so you can bring it up.
Yeah, I think I read part of that earlier.
Not.
When I saw Gender Unicorn, I couldn't read much further because I was kind of... There's a lot of chuckling going on.
I don't even know what that means.
Well, I guess you're...
Then you've got calls for impeaching.
Yes, so there it is. Right.
Okay, so that's a different article than I.
Yeah, that's the one I was on that I had already loaded up. This is from Daily.
You should load up the one I sent you too, because it's got a picture of the whatever that thing is. But then you got, AOC and all these other ass clowns calling for Supreme Court justices to be impeached.
You can't impeach a Supreme Court justice. Of course, she can't. That dumb bitch can't make French fries at McDonald's without fucking them up.
Well, here's the thing: nobody can rule above the law of the Supreme Court. So how are they going to impeach them? I mean,
so technically you can. It's very rare, but you can impeach a justice.
Not for a ruling.
Article 3, Section 1 of Article 3 of the Constitution says the judicial power of the United States shall be vested in one Supreme Court, and in such inferior courts as the Congress may from time to time ordain and establish. The judges, both of the Supreme and inferior courts, shall hold their offices during good behavior and shall, at stated times, receive for their services a compensation which shall not be diminished during their continuance in office. So what it basically means is that a justice can hold office as long as they choose and can only be removed from office by impeachment. The only justice to ever be impeached was Associate Justice Samuel Chase in 1805.
They're not going to impeach no justices for a couple of different reasons. One, they're not going to want to waste more time and taxpayer money making a debacle of this because it's not going to benefit them. They're not going to be able to do anything fast enough to help them with an election or to maintain power.
Right. Okay? So basically the position by these people calling for impeachment of justices is the claim is that they lied in their confirmation hearings about their intent to overturn Roe v. Wade. Here's the thing. They all upheld during their confirmation hearings that Roe v. Wade was the law of the land. At the time, it was, and there was no discussion about overturning. The court case hadn't made it to the Supreme Court. The overturning, this current case that overturned it, had never made it to the Supreme Court. So, at the time, they were correct. It was the law of the land and should be upheld as such. However, then a court case got put on their desk. They have to address it. And their finding was that the Constitution has no allowance for a quote-unquote right called abortion. Therefore, it is not within the power of the federal government's place to enforce it. That's all the ruling said.
Well, I mean,
so none of it. I think that the claim that they lied to get confirmed is a load of garbage. But most of the things that come out of old Warface's mouth are loads of garbage. That woman could fuck up a jack on the rocks.
She takes the happy right out of Happy Meal.
Or happy.
Happy anything.
So,
they don't make a bag thick enough to put over that head.
This idea that they lied under oath and should be impeached for it. Well, you can probably try, but it's not going to happen.
No, it's not going to happen, and it's going to tie up too many of their resources trying to stir a bunch of shit up. Right. I mean, let's face it. They've got a blithering fucktard leading their party or being driven, or hell, he's like a damn marionette that shits himself.
Well, they're not worried about the Supreme Court too much now anyway, because they've already stated that they've got a pandemic plan. So.
Oh yeah, that's coming next.
Oh yeah,
they gotta get the mail-in votes.
The butt sex pox. That's what it is.
Oh, I mean,
the WHO and the CDC both said that monkeypox is predominantly being seen in homosexual men.
You ain't got to tell me. I mean, I get it.
But quit having butt sex and you ain't got to worry about it.
Well, my whole thing is that how are you going to make it into a pandemic? AIDS in the pandemic. It wasn't a pandemic back when it hit. So how in the hell are you going to make monkeypox a pandemic? I mean, help me to understand. I mean, a face diaper is not going to protect you.
But look, this
so
whole thing.
What are you going to do? Wear body rubber everywhere you go?
Here's the thing, right? They don't give a shit what they use to call it a quote pandemic. This monkeypox mess was the exact reason why they did the WHO deal a couple of months back when they allowed the WHO to declare anything a pandemic and use the UN to enforce it.
Right.
And then look, surprise. Oh, look, we have a mystery pandemic popping up. That's what it is. That was like it was, and we said we said as much months ago.
Well, I mean, everything they do, we already know everything they do has got an ulterior motive. We also know that whatever is on the front burner at the time is to take our eyes off what they're doing on the back burner. It's always that way with this group. And you can't take anything you're said or shown at face value because there's always another integral part that you're not privy to unless you are really paying attention. And they like the misinformation. They like to keep people all stirred up and scared and hating each other because it works to their benefit.
Mm-hmm.
Ouch.
Damn, Patriot Nation.
Ouch.
He ain't wrong. They all vote the same damn way.
They'll be in line while the damn dead Confederate soldiers voting. Watch.
Well, I tell you who won't be voting. 800,000 illegal immigrants in New York.
Yeah, you can chalk that number up to about 1.7 million combined. The 800,000 illegals plus another 1.7 million have left the Democrat Party officially.
Correct. And they got those numbers from the primary votes, everybody. So, and they claim that they're not watching individuals, who they vote for and all that. That's absolute bullshit. Okay. How would you gather these numbers? Okay. Billy Bob, last voting season, he voted for Bill Clinton, right? This season, he voted for, I don't know, George Washington. You see what I'm saying? So they're watching it, and now they know. So 1.7 million people, if y'all don't know about that, swapped over. So, I mean, the red wave is there. I mean, it's coming. And they seem not to be worried about it, which actually makes me a little bit concerned.
Well, we know when they're not worried, they're up to something.
Not what Cope and Seed video. What are you talking about?
Sniffing hair pox. Yee.
I don't know what this Cope and Seed video is.
Well,
I don't know what kind of weird shit Vanguard's over there listening to.
That ain't me.
that may have been me when I went to go look and pulled up a video.
Yeah.
Just saying, you ask. I'll own it. Not something I want to listen to.
Wow, Patriot Nation. Well, anybody see the video? Let me look.
Sean said he'll send a link.
Well, I don't think he'll be able to post it.
Oh, gotcha.
See if I can pull it up right quick though.
Oh, speaking of, well, it's not really speaking of, but the January 6th hearings.
Yeah.
I did see that the sergeant at arms that was in charge of Senate security on January 6th mysteriously died of a gunshot the day before a surprise hearing was supposed to happen.
Yeah, there's I believe there was a hotline called to the Clinton crime family.
Excuse me, sir. She had nothing to do with this. That woman is a saint.
Okay.
How dare you suggest that the Clinton would have something to do with that?
Yeah, they say if it walks like a duck and talks like a duck,
It's probably a chicken.
well,
Did y'all see Maxwell got 20 years today?
She deserves worse
yeah,
than
it
that.
did. She
Speaking
deserves
of
to be
the
hung.
I hope
Speaking
that
of the
shit
Clinton-
gets killed in prison.
Well,
I know I'm not supposed to hope things like that, but I do.
well, she's probably gonna get suicide.
Well, again, you know,
They ain't got to suicide her, bro. They ain't got to suicide her. All they got to do is let her and Jen pop. One of them gals in there will take care of it for her.
Man, she's not going. She's not going to be going to a maximum security prison.
Yeah, you're right.
She's going to be taken care of. I mean,
She's gonna be a club fed.
because I'm going to tell you right now, they don't want to interrupt her latte time. I'm going to tell you that right now. So because somebody's going to get rolled on.
Yep.
If it's not happening already. Let's see. I'm trying to pull up this is that video from a month ago, buddy? I don't know if you can hear me.
Sex man, I believe you're correct, brother.
Okay. I found it, but I'll look at it later.
We can probably use that for content for Thursday.
So,
What's up, Liv Freedom?
how's it going?
Yeah, so chaos, and I want to go back a little bit and talk about the arrest and stuff like that. So it's magic that they were able to pretty much anybody that was in Washington D.C.
Yeah, they're geotagged in. We had it pulled up that day.
Right. So if your cell phone pinged in Washington D.C. or in the vicinity, you were automatically put on a list for arrest. Now, magically, they can't use that technology for the people that's outside of the Supreme Court Justice's house.
But that would be dishonest.
Right. You can infringe on people's rights if it doesn't fit the motive.
Right.
I mean, that would be unconstitutional.
Although technically geodata is not included in a right to privacy, especially in a public space.
Well, here's the thing: when you sign an agreement with a cell phone company, you may not realize this, but you give them permission to go through your phone.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
You're basically just renting space.
That's why I have nothing on my phone but chocolate starfish.
Wow. Okay.
Damn.
Well, look, I might as well give my FBI agent something gross to look at.
Oh, they're watching us. I can guarantee you that.
Oh, I bet you there's some Fed boys in here right now on a
I hope they hit
VPN not
that
showing
like.
up.
I hope they hit the like button.
And the follow. What's up?
Yeah. Subscribe, hit the bell for notifications.
That's it. We're an equal opportunity offender.
But yeah, I found that quite interesting to me as well, man. That you got all of these people that are standing out there in front of the justice's house, actively committing felonies with the police present, and nobody got arrested.
There should be people getting lit up with damn tasers, hitting that curb on that ass, and getting zip tied.
Look here, that would require the police to be equally handing out the law, but they're not. They are nothing more than jackboots for the Democratic Party.
You're right.
That's what the DC police are.
Damn patriot, man. That's wild, man. Shit shows all over. Big ass shit show.
Yep.
Thing is, how long y'all want to predict how long it's going to be before it goes away?
How long? What's going to be before it goes away?
The protest.
I don't think they're going away.
The midterms.
Yep.
Yeah, I'd say that'd be. I think they're going to ramp shit up between now and the midterms, between that and the monkey nut syndrome that they're trying to push.
What's X syndrome?
Yeah. So
you need to get vaccinated, bro. I don't do that, so I'm good.
That's what I'm saying. I'm not going to be making the beast with two backs, no damn hardtail.
I don't think you understand my situation.
That damn equation don't work for this one.
No, look, we're trying to do simple equations here. You talk about algebra.
Oh.
Speaking of that, did y'all see that the greatest women's sport swimmer in the world got denied to be able to compete?
Well,
yes, I did.
So there's a new rule of order that if you plan to compete in women's sports, you have to go through life-altering substances before puberty.
Make them take their tallywhacker off.
Well, you ain't got to do that. You just got to take testosterone blockers and all that shit. You can fake that shit.
No. Make them cut their tallywhacker off.
Well,
make sure they're dedicated to that shit.
I want to make sure when they go in the girls' restroom, they're not trying to do more than go to the restroom.
Right. You need to remove some plumbing and install some new plumbing. Make that shit, make that shit really life altering.
It's a trip.
No lidocaine either.
We know. Kind of on a side note, what about that damn chick that took the knee or wouldn't say the pledge or something? She was a soccer player or some shit, and she got arrested in Russia for trying to carry on a controlled substance.
She's a basketball player. She's
okay.
One of them. She's still in Russia.
Oh no, and tough shit. And now, LeBron crybaby James saying she needs to be let go.
Well, here's the thing. She wanted to kneel for America, but now she wants America to stand for her. No, I don't think so.
Nope. I hear nope.
Have fun in the gulag, dumbass.
Yeah, you just sit over there and keep dropping LBs and eat spotted dick or whatever the hell they serve over there. I don't. Damn that.
Spotted dick is England, man.
Well, they probably got it over there. They're probably supplying them with it or something. They probably hijacked something in Kyiv or some shit. But
go over there and bust rocks in the Siberian gulag.
Well, the thing is, people they get away with shit over here, and they think they can go to these other countries and do the same thing. Man, it don't flow like that.
No,
some of these countries they don't play that shit.
Nope.
And they're looking for any opportunity to smear shit on the face of America. So why would they not? I mean, you got to think about it. We've been Big Brother for a long time, right? And this used to be the country that was prideful for the whole world, and now it's just a complete. They're laughing at us. I mean, you got to come to the reality that we are the laughing stock.
Oh, there ain't no doubt about that.
On the third rock, you know what I'm saying? So, I mean, I see more news about our country on Australian news than I do on our own shit. I mean, damn.
Yeah, but at least Sky News Australia is making fun of them, same as we are.
Yeah.
Yeah, Sky News stays up in that ass pretty consistently.
I want to see something funny. You need to watch Jeff Dunham's Joe Biden skits with the doll, with the little dummy.
Oh, really? Jeff Dunham's got it going on.
Sure. But the unfortunate reality is it's not going to change in this country. These people that are out there actively committing felonies, They just stay out there acting like a fool.
Yeah.
They are doing the work of the. God dang it! The Middle East may have made fun of us a month or so ago, but getting made fun of by people that wear dresses that really bother me.
Well, correct me if I'm wrong, but don't they wipe their ass with their bare hand?
Yes, they do.
That's why they look at you like you're crazy when you go and shake their hands.
They also believe that women are for reproduction and boys are for pleasure.
That ain't shit. Up in Canada, they wipe their ass with a bear's hand.
Fuck. Oh, damn.
Old Smokey ain't no jokey up there, man.
I guess not.
He says in Russia he's hairy dick.
Oh shit!
Golly. I'm trashy, and I appreciate it.
We are here to entertain, and I think we do a good job at it.
We try.
Oh shit! Hey, so
damn.
If we get up to 1,000 subscribers, y'all, Tim, buddy of mine, Tim, said he would donate $100. I can't tell y'all his last name, but he's gonna come on here too. And he don't care if you know his name. He don't give a shit. So I won't divulge his last name. I'll let him do that if he wants to on here. So we're gonna have to do a Saturday show for him to come on here.
Okay.
He's lurking in here right now. I know he's on here, but he's probably like, you asshole. But anyway, he's wanting to come on here, but he has a very stringent schedule during the week, so we might do a pop-up Saturday show here pretty soon. Now, his political views and intelligence level is not going to be friendly to the leftist division. I'm going to go ahead and tell you.
Well, you said intelligence level, so that already means they're not friendly. Yeah. To the left.
So he's a funny guy, man. But anyway, I spend a lot of time with this guy, and I know him really, really well. And he is not biased on any part. So you just have to understand he's going to call it like it is on both sides, and he does. And I appreciate him for doing that. But we'll get him on there. We'll get him on here.
Well, and that's one thing I could say for most of us here. Yeah, we razz on the left a lot, but for the most part, I think that when it comes to constitutional policies, we talk some shit on the right as well.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
You're wrong.
We're gonna call it like it is.
Especially old oil baron himself, Mr. George Bush, with his Patriot Act ass piece of garbage self.
Oh, Sean wants us to get Trevor back on here with our other guest. I'm gonna tell you right now that it ain't gonna go well. I'm telling you, I know this guy. He already told me that we need to be prepared for this video to get removed or get a bleep button. So yeah, he's
Patch McCain was another piece of look.
Well, we can talk about our current pieces of shit like Mitch McConnell. I mean, we're overloaded with rhinos right now.
Oh yeah,
right now.
Yeah, so, lots of them.
And I'll call it like I said. There, you got your normals. You got Graham and Mitch McConnell.
Don't forget about Bitch Romney.
Yeah. Old Bitch Romney.
It's Let's not even talk about the real McCain family. That's a whole other family full of.
Yeah.
The McCain. I know you're talking about old what's his name, Navy SEAL cat that decided to pirate ash. What the hell is his actual name?
Oh, you're talking about damn shit from Texas.
I've just been calling him One Eye Willie, but I don't know.
I know you're talking about. I can't think of his name now. Come on, somebody pipe up and chat.
Let's just pull it up. What is he, a senator?
Texas, Dan Crenshaw. Oh, that's who it is.
One-eyed. I'm just gonna see if it comes up. One-eyed senator.
Yeah, I literally text. I googled
Dan
Texas
Crenshaw.
senator with eye patch.
It popped up. One-eyed senator Dan Crenshaw.
Yeah, he's a piece of garbage.
We are just straight fucking evil.
Cruz, man, there are things that I like about Ted Cruz, but other times I look at him and I'm just like, you're a piece of shit.
Well, I mean, he's trying to get Twitter followers and shit. So,
but yeah, I'd like to think we're equal opportunity haters around here.
Oh yeah,
I want to see some more guys like Smash and Hawthorne and guys like that in there.
They don't like those kind of people.
Which is exactly why I like those kind of people.
Yeah, I agree.
Dollar Store McCain.
I like where Sean's head's at, man.
Wish.com McCain's ass.
Hey, on a real note, out there in the chat, if any of y'all want to get on here with us, you're welcome to. I mean, you can see we really don't have a script that we go by. I mean, we put something up there in the description, but we never stay on base. So, and that's what it's about. So anything that gets posted in the chat, we'll talk about it. We don't care. Even if we don't know about it, we'll make it up as we go. But
Fake it till you make it.
Sounds good. I mean, that's how most of our politicians got where they're at. So, hell,
that's right. They made it, and they still faking it.
Yeah.
Looking at you, Dan Crenshaw.
They faking it and they ain't really making it.
Who's checking his 3? God dang. Bruh.
You know what his favorite movie is, don't you? Blindside. I bet he's got blue eyes. One blew out this way and one blew out the other way.
Guys like him are exactly why, as a military veteran, I have a hard time voting.
Well,
because the only military veterans you ever see run are dudes like him. They'll use that status as a military veteran and just turn around and shit on the people that voted him in.
Yeah.
Sean's launching missiles tonight, man. Oh, shit. Hey, you're right, Sax, man. You'll never find a perfect one. The only perfect politician you find is the one that loses the race.
Yeah, pretty much.
I mean, just being honest. Because they look good, right? They look real good to you, and then they lose the vote, and you don't even think about them no more. So everything was positive up until that point. You know? And I mean, and all jokes aside, they're talking about Biden running again. I think he just needs to take his win and leave.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? This positive inflation we got going on, high gas prices, the biggest influx of fentanyl and illegal immigrants. I mean, he set the bar on so many levels. He should just take his win and leave.
I mean, don't forget about all the damn foreign aid going over to Ukraine. I mean, shit, you could open up you could build another country.
Yeah. My alarm's going off out there.
Well, and how to take it even further off course is a gal running for governorship. Arizona, who basically came out and said, is it governor or senator or something? She come out and said, here to tell y'all, we about to lay it down out here.
Right.
I can't remember her name.
I know who you're talking about. Oh, shit.
Karen Taylor Robinson, maybe?
Okay.
Might be the one I talking about. Anyway, she basically come out and said, look here, if I win, the first damn thing we're doing is to put the National Guard armed on the border, and we're finishing the wall that Trump started. Y'all kiss my ass.
Well, you know,
There you go.
What was it yesterday? They confiscated a
something like $5.7 million worth of fentanyl.
Yeah, which is enough to kill half the American population.
Tell them, Ozzy.
Damn. Well, at least we know how our crowd feels.
They're the most honest, anyways.
Hey, that's where you need to be. Hell yeah.
Did anybody catch where Vodka Queen Pelosi nudged that rep from Texas when she got sworn in? She nudged her daughter.
Yeah, that should be assault.
Yeah, that dumb bitch ought to be damn locked up.
Well, all honestly, she probably didn't want her to brush into her because, you know, at her fragile state, she'd probably bruise real easy. You know,
They just spray paint her again.
Yeah, but when you're that old, you don't have liquids in your body, so your flesh.
Oh, that's all she is liquids. It might be vodka, but
that bitch is pickled, buddy. Oh man, she's pickled, dude. There's no doubt. Listen to her talk, man.
Good morning. Sunday morning.
She'll go off on a tangent and just. I believe she suffered some strokes and
no,
some other things.
She's in an ongoing stroke.
Well, yeah, she is, but she combats it with vodka.
The most recent one in Arizona, traffic stop in Arizona ended in seizure of 56,000 fentanyl pills.
Yeah.
Garlic. Oh, oh man. So yeah. Mm-hmm. We're shit. Just so y'all know, by the end of these lives, my face hurts.
Really?
Y'all
kills me on a regular basis.
Wow. My favorite part is the midterms is that Nancy Pelosi's going to be bounced out of there on her ass.
That will be awesome.
That's going to be that'll be worth it. I'll be completely satisfied with 2022 if we could close out with that.
Yeah. But do you remember back when she was the minority speaker of the House, because she got bounced for being a speaker because the Republicans took office. So she bitched and moaned, and she raised so much hell that she had a Navy G9, I want to say, or whatever, the equivalent of a Learjet, Gulfstream. He's right. Dedicated to fly her ass back and forth from the left coast.
Yeah, she was it was a G700.
There you go. I'm sorry.
G700.
Yeah, you know what I'm talking about.
Mm-hmm.
And just her and her family, carte blanche. Get that Navy jet and fly my ass where I want to go. That shit right there needs to stop.
You got it like that, man. I mean,
I think they want to make them all ride around in Teslas.
Nah, fuck that. Put them
on
on
auto drive and let me have the remote.
You want to talk about the glory and wonder of electric vehicles?
Put their ass in a leaf.
You ain't allowed. There you go. You ain't allowed to stay in DC no more. You have to stay in your. You got to stay in your area where you elected from, and then make them make that trip. Don't forget, honey, you got to stop every 250 miles. You better ask time on that trip. You ain't getting there in 3 hours, no more.
Well, you know, I keep seeing, you know, stuff about her husband, you know, with his DUI and shit, and people's talking about it, and you know,
He ain't got no DUI.
Well, I kind of feel for the guy, you know, because I'm gonna be honest with you.
I'd be a drunk asshole too if I was married to her.
If I woke up with that laying on my arm, I would be a fucking early morning fresh amputee. You know what I'm saying?
That's what I'm saying. I'd shoot that motherfucker off and got out.
I got drunk and intentionally tried to run my car into a telephone pole.
Let me go ahead and reach over here and turn the airbags off.
Shit, I'm surprised he wasn't driving backwards on the 110 at 110 mile an hour. Sir, what do you realize what you're doing? Hell yeah! Why'd you stop me? Trying to find me an overpass.
My wife is
trying to find me an overpass to run into. Shit, we gonna test out the safety and security of this here Volvo.
Well, he was probably trying to find an overpass that didn't have a bunch of homeless living under it.
Well, wow. You better leave out of California for that then.
Just saying. Might be driving for a while.
Then she had to call her nephew up. You need to have those charges dismissed. God dang, John.
Oh. Damn. That's commitment right there, buddy.
You know, I don't blame him, though.
No,
that would definitely change your fucking perspective on life. I can tell you.
I don't know if I'd be one to cut anything off, but I'd
Sean will be dickless and armless.
We call him old Stumpy.
Oh, shit. He looked like a fucking pot-bellied pig running around.
So.
We're done. We're done.
Must have got a text message for somebody, huh?
Oh man.
Well, that devolved quickly.
Yes.
Another excellent stream as always.
Yeah. So YouTube, our disclaimer is this is a. Oh my god.
Oh jeez.
There's not.
I'm trying to be professional and hold it in, y'all, but it. Later, cat.
Oh, good Lord! Look, Sean, you're chasing people off now. Have a good one, Cat.
Cat's got to go catch another live right quick.
Oh yeah.
She's devoted to several channels, y'all. Several.
Yeah, Cat's awesome.
Golly. Number one, the image of anybody having to delve into that forbidden area is terrifying because I don't want to know what's down there.
Well, could you imagine that stroked out ass just?
Hey, here's the thing.
Dude,
T.
No.
Here's the thing, T. Put this in your mental wallet and keep a hold to it. It would probably meet you halfway.
Golly. Oh my goodness. Y'all know the hell. All right, we probably need to wrap this up. I'm just saying.
Yeah, so we're gonna while I'm trying to catch my breath and get my cheeks from burning. Demon, you got anything? Well, I have completely ruined y'all's very pure minds with that statement. So We
Y'all have a good night.
Damn.
Make sure you keep up to date as much as you can without getting burnt out on the news, because there's a lot of good happening right now to go along with all the bad. So don't get too hung up and focused on the bad. And if you've got to, it's okay to just turn it off. Take you a break from it. It's not a big deal. I promise you the shit will be there when you get back.
Yep.
Oh yeah,
But,
ain't no way.
Mostly I encourage everybody to stay strapped and watch your six, because it's getting dangerous, more and more dangerous out there every day.
To hinge off what Demon said, pay attention with all this nonsense going on and people acting out because they're losing their shit over RV Wade and all the other stuff. Pay attention to surroundings. Be situationally aware. Look out for you and your family. Try to stay safe, stay healthy, avoid all these fucktards if you can. And if you can't, do what you got to damn do. Y'all have a good night.
Yeah, before I move forward, I'm going to talk about watching trains go by here. So I would assume that watching trains go by is referring to us. First off, this is not a do-rag. Number one, it's a gator. Second of all, I don't want any left-hard fucksticks doxing me. So, because my personal life is more than any of their hidden agendas. So that's the reason I wear the coverage on my face. However, if you were important to me, you'd know what my face looks like. So there you go.
Where did that? Was that a comment on the thing or something?
Yeah, so it's right there. I'll put it up on there.
Where did he fucking come from? Or it, whatever.
If you could, while you're in here, blessing us with your idiocracy, hit the like, subscribe, and share with your buddies. Anyway, so everybody else that is of importance, y'all take care of yourselves and have a good night. Be safe out there. And a chickle. But anyway, yeah, y'all take care. Watch your six. Take care of each other. Take care of your family. Get involved on a local level. And then I had to cut up with watching trains go by there for a minute. Oh, there he is. Yeah, we just joking, man. It's a fun show, man. We try to cut up. I've never seen you here before, I don't think.
Welcome aboard.
I hope the hell that ain't my buddy, man. Hey, do you know me personally? He don't tell me if he does.
He says don't even know you.
Okay. Oh, yeah, I
to the
said
shit
it.
show.
Don't even know you.
Just come back Thursday. We guarantee it'll be just as fun.
We'll talk about anything, man. Just post it in the comments.
Guessing now. That kind of confirms it to me.
You're going to have me looking at my buddy tomorrow like, did you come into YouTube last night?
Well, he ain't going to tell you if he did or if he did.
That's all right.
If it is him, that's how you confirm it right there.
I know him well enough. I'll interrogate him. But anyway, keep... You'll have me all messed up now, man. But anyway, yeah, thanks for coming by, y'all. Have a good night. Take care. Y'all come out here Thursday. Come by. We'll be live same time. Also, like I said, if y'all want to get on, the email is there. Just click that email. I'll shoot you over the link. Of course, I don't screen people because I really don't care what your thoughts are. If you're on the left, we'll still talk to you. If you're on the right, we'll still talk to you. Doesn't matter. We get all kinds of people on here. We've actually had an Anquifa member on here before, so fun times. But anyway, y'all take care. Be safe out there. Keep your eye on the prize. Good things are happening. thank you to the Supreme Court for everything that they've done so far. So keep it moving. Y'all take care,
also,
everybody.
if you remember, make sure you leave a comment after this video gets posted, because the live chat doesn't help the algorithm and help it to get pushed out.
That's
So
right.
leave a comment after the video uploads and publishes.
Yeah, even if you say it was great or it sucks, either way, a comment's a comment.
So, thanks everybody for watching.
Take care, everybody. All right.